Hi everybody, so today I'm going to be doing the TMI Travel Tag. I was tagged by Hannah and Dionne, so I'll link them both down below for you to check theirs out. And I just thought I would do something fun. It's a little bit different to other tags. It's basically all based on travel and going on holiday and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to get straight into it. What was the last country that I visited? The last country I visited was Majorca or Mallorca. It depends on how you want to say it. And I actually went to Magaluf. If you haven't seen already, I weekly vlog on my vlog channel and I actually vlogged that, so you can go check that out. It was such a nice holiday. I spent 5 days there, just chilled out. I went out and saw Trace and Status as well and everything, and it was just a great holiday. How many countries have you visited? I have visited a lot. I've been very lucky. As a child I've always gone on holiday. I think my first holiday was like Turkey and I was 2. So I've been to quite a lot of places. I've mostly been to like Spain and like Europe and like the Canary Islands and stuff like that, and then I've also been very lucky to go to America as well. What is your favourite place on the planet that you've been to? I think for me it might have had to be like America, because I went to Florida and I went to Disney, but then I would also like to say that like when I went to Tenerife with my mum and I went to stay in a really nice hotel, and it was just a really nice holiday. But then I also want to say the holiday I just did, which was Magaluf, and it was just really nice. I went with a family member and we just had like a nice chilled out time, and I really enjoyed myself. What is your favourite place in your home country? For me, I have 2. It is like London, because I live in London and I love London. There's a lot to do in London and there is literally just, you can always find something new to do. And then the second one has to be Brighton, because it's one of the only beaches that I like, because it's stones and not sand. I can't stand sandy beaches. And it also is just always so nice. There's something a little bit different about Brighton compared to other places. And I really enjoy there. If you could board a plane right now, where would you go? For me, there's a few places. I'd love to go back to America. Like, if I could board a plane and not have to pay for it, I'd be like, yeah, America, let's go. I'd also love to go to Hawaii. I've said for years now, like since I was like teeny tiny, like I will one day go to Hawaii, and I will one day go to Hawaii. And then the other one is Australia. I have a friend that lives in Australia at the moment, and I have family that live in Australia as well at the moment. And I would love to go out there and visit them. And then I'm also kind of like, oh, spiders, do I really want to go out there? But they're like the 3 places that if I could just jump on a plane now, I would definitely go to. Where's your cup of tea? Island tropical getaway, snowy ski break, or city exploring trips? For me, I think it's like a city break or like a tropical island, aka Spain, realistically. Come on now, I've only really been to Spain. But for me, skiing, no, I won't go ice skating because I fear that I will fall over, and someone's told me horror stories about it before and it's just freaked me out for life. And skiing, I'm still like, no, I don't think I'll do that. And so that would just be like a no. It'd be pretty to look at, like the slopes and everything, but I wouldn't do it. Tropical island, basically just sitting in the sun, just enjoying it, getting a tan, that'd be great. But I also really do enjoy exploring cities. So like when I went on holiday once with my dad and that, we went to Barcelona and we explored Barcelona for like the day and everything. We got the train and everything. So it's really nice to explore cities as well. So I think like I would pick 2. What are your top 3 hand luggage must-haves? For me, I haven't been on holiday for 5 years. This year was my first holiday in 5 years. So I'm not like an avid holiday goer anymore. But this year I found that face wipes were a lifesaver, which I know are so naughty. But I went so last minute on my holiday that I actually didn't have time to pick up like any little minis of stuff that I didn't actually own already. But for me, I'd say face wipes or a mini bottle of micellar water. So something that you could like clean your skin with, like to get off like the filtered air that you have on the plane basically. So I found with going there, I broke out like crazy because I didn't do the face wipes trick. I had like loads of little like whiteheady spots that I always seem to get from the filtered air, like all that air that was like just kept coming back sort of thing. So that wasn't great. But on the way home, I used a wipe halfway through the flight to kind of like just wipe my face and just refresh, because it it was a late flight, I was going to fall asleep basically, and it really helped with my skin. Like, my skin did not break out. So wipes or like a micellar water is great. I think a book for me is always a must have on a plane. I don't like flying really, and I like to focus on something, so I like to focus on a book. Also like music, stuff like that, like books and music I think go hand in hand really, something to distract yourself. And then also I always say gum, because if you're going to be on a long haul flight especially, you want to have fresh breath. So chewing gum and stuff like that are also like one of my must-have. Any travel tips to share? So as like I just said, I went last minute this year, and to be honest, you can do last minute booking. So basically I booked my holiday at 10 o'clock at night and I flew at 7 o'clock in the morning. So not even a whole 12 hours to prepare for my flight. I left at like 4:30 in the morning to go to the airport basically, so did not have a lot of time. I managed to prepare this because I always have summer clothes. Everybody does. Everybody buys clothes for the summer, and because I'm an avid person that always has minis of stuff when I stay around other people's houses, I managed to like have that. So for me, I'd say like pre-plan, like way ahead, like way ahead. I always have like a mini packet of wipes or a mini bottle of like micellar water or cleanser or something. Just have like miniature versions of like your skincare, or like pots laying around that you can decant your skincare into like quickly. So like for me, my last minute flight, I literally packed clothes I actually didn't even need. I packed so many clothes. I packed loads of clothes. I took a little mini suitcase on the plane with me because we shared a suitcase, which I find is a great tip. If you're only going for like 5 days, you can share a suitcase with somebody else and then just take like one of those little travel like the little suitcases on the plane with you, and add like a few extra bits into there. So like what I did was I put all my makeup into my travel suitcase so it wasn't weighing down my actual suitcase, and then I put like a few heavy shoes into my travel one as well. And I find that that was really great like idea. I really like lowered down like the weight, and I could add a few more clothes in there as like option. Most embarrassing moment abroad. I think I haven't really had many embarrassing moments abroad, or what I can remember. But I think like this year when I went on holiday, I think that was embarrassing for the simple fact is I got a really dodgy tan. I actually had a streaky tan. I had patches that were white, which was very embarrassing, especially when you was like walking down the road. I got so badly burnt. I was so red that there was bits of me that were just like red, and then there was bits of me that were just white. And then also where I got burnt, I kind of face blew up a bit, so that was embarrassing because I felt so self-conscious, and I was just like hiding behind my sunglasses the whole entire time when I was out. But I wouldn't say, oh no, I fell down the stairs or something like that. I haven't had any embarrassing moments like falling or like showing my bum or something. Biggest disappointment. That is easy to answer. The biggest disappointment for me when I went on holiday was when I went on holiday with my college. This was like a college when I first went to college, and I was doing like cooking. Me and the travel lot all went on a holiday with the college. We went to Salou in Spain, but we went out of season, and I find that that was the biggest disappointment of a holiday. It was for a long weekend, and it was basically what the teachers wanted to do. Basically, we went to Barcelona's football stadium, and we went to a vineyard. Half of us weren't even allowed to drink because we were underage. Nicest surprise, I think the nicest surprise had to be this holiday that I just had, and the simple fact is our hotel room was so nice. We paid next to nothing really for a holiday. It was really cheap for our holiday, but the hotel was so nice for what it was. It literally just got done up, and like barely anybody had actually stayed there before. In like our rooms and stuff, they were like really clean. It was just a really nice holiday. But I also have to say like another nice surprise was when my mum surprised us with going to Disney like 10 years ago now. 3 places on the top of your travel bucket list. I kind of already said those at the beginning: Hawaii, Australia, and America. But then there's a few like places I'd like to go to, but like Dubai and like Bali, and like places like, you know, you see those really cute little beach huts that are on the water, like places like that, and Barbados and stuff like that. Just places that are going to be warm are nice, and I could just lay in the sun all day and just tan. And I really want to go to Egypt as well. Like, I think Egypt would be really nice to just have like a really chilled out, relaxed holiday. Favourite food discovery? For me, food discoveries, I'm not really like out there with trying new foods. I will try lots of different restaurants. Why do I travel? Well, I haven't really been travelling that much now, but I think it's so nice to go to other countries, experience other people's cultures, and basically just see how different it is from London. Like, when you come from like London and it's a very busy place, to then go somewhere where it's totally different, it's just so nice to see it. And then like just always have sunshine and just everybody like be different and everything. It's just a really nice experience. What 3 things would you take travelling if you could? I would take Maddie. If I could travel, I would take Maddie with me, but let's face it, she doesn't even like car rides, so I can't see her like in a plane. I would like be able to take an endless supply of like clothes, because I always pick outfits for my holiday and then not like them on. So I'd love to take an endless supply of clothes and get that over and done with. And then lastly, I think like realistically I would like to take my whole family on holiday, so like my mum, my sisters and stuff like that, and just have a holiday where it's just us lot and we can have like a nice chilled out holiday and just like relax. Have you picked up any phrases from travelling? I actually haven't. I'm not really someone that's like, I can just about speak a teeny bit of Spanish, and it's like, you know, thank you and stuff like that and hello, but I haven't picked up any phrases like an actual like saying or anything there, or like a certain way to say something, which I know is bad and I should really do it, but I've just never done it. I'm quite a shy person really when I like meet new people, so I'm not really out there, so I don't really like oh yeah and start chatting to someone and try to find out something. So yeah, I should try and do it though. What are 2 places that you would not go back to and why? To be honest, I don't think there's any places that I wouldn't go back to. Maybe like I wouldn't go back to Salou in like not in the peak season, like that was just awful. Going on holidays when they're out of season is just not nice. There's nothing open really, and it's just a bit boring. Your dream travel companion? It's gonna sound sad, but my mum. I really get along with my mum really well. Me and my mum are like really close, we're like best friends really. And I would love to just go on holiday with her. I haven't been on holiday with just her ever. And I think it'd be nice to just do a me and her holiday. I've actually said to her before, like, if we could find someone to look after the dog, I would love to just do a holiday for me and her and just like sit by a pool and relax and just chill out. And it'd just be so nice because I know I'd have a laugh with her, and she's quite like loud and bubbly and everything, and she would like make me feel a bit less shy when I'm around other people. Most surreal travel moment? I haven't been to anywhere like, oh my god, amazing, like, or anything. I've done mostly relaxing holidays, but I think going to Barcelona and like getting to look around Barcelona and stay there for a few days was absolutely amazing, and getting to watch the athletics in Barcelona was just fantastic, and seeing like British athletes there and stuff like that. And then also I'd have to say going to Lanzarote and going to go up the volcanoes and do like the touristy stuff, but some of it was just absolutely amazing to see and I really enjoyed it. I haven't been anywhere like, oh my god, amazing, like Thailand or anything like that, but for me I just think like the little things that you can appreciate, I think are the best. Like, it doesn't have to be something like absolutely amazing. I think just the little things are nice. Like getting the train from Salou to Barcelona was absolutely amazing. Like experiencing a train in a foreign country and actually being like centimetres away from the sea and stuff like that, I found amazing. 3 people you would like to tag. Now basically everybody I would tag has already done this tag, so I'm just gonna say if you want to do it and you do YouTube videos, give it a go and do it, and then tweet me a link so I can go check it out, because I would like to see your travel like questions and everything like that. But I haven't got anyone to tag. I would have tagged Dionne and I would have tagged Hannah, but they tagged me. So again, I'll check their videos out down below if you want to see what their answers were. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. It was something slightly different from like what I normally do, but yeah, I thought I would just switch it up a little bit. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you haven't already, go hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bye!